All right, let's jump into. We all saw the movie American Fiction, starring. God damn it, what's Jeffrey Wright?
Jeffrey Wright.
Right.
Thank you. Okay, I was gonna say Jeffrey. What's the guy
And he
that
got
was
an
from?
Oscar nomination.
And
He
Sterling
did.
Brown,
Sterling Brown, Jeffrey Wright. Yeah, he got an Oscar
John
nomination for
Otis,
this.
Ortiz. I'm sorry, John Ortiz.
Sean Ortiz is which character?
He's his agent. I think it's his agent.
Oh, you're right. He
He
is
was
his
good.
agent. He is
He was
his
very
agent.
funny.
He's actually. I just told you guys I watched American Gangster recently, and he was actually Russell Crowe's partner at the beginning of the movie.
Mm.
That yeah. So that ended up dying of a drug overdose on blue magic. So, um, let's jump into it. American Fiction. Carlos, what was your take on the Oscar nominated movie?
I really hope this wins the Oscar for Picture of the Year because this was a great film. Right from the get-go, it had me. I just sat there and watched this thing from beginning to end. I thought it was funny, well written. The characters were great. I thought Jeffrey Wright was great. I thought his brother Sterling Brown, man, what a great role. That should be a supporting actor right there too, because he did a great job. Phenomenal. Yeah, I loved the premise. It just made me laugh. Just the thought of what he was doing. So it reminded me of the Family Guy episode where Brian wrote a book. And all he did, he just wrote exactly what people wanted to hear, and it became a bestseller. So this is what happened kind of in this movie as well. It's kind of the same premise. Nobody wanted to buy his books, which were great literature, but they wanted to buy the black book because he was black. They expected like black stories, like ghetto stories. I'm from the hood, or I grew up poor, and gangsters and murder and police. So he decided to write one of them as a joke. And I just loved that scene. That scene was great. It came out like a play. The actors would turn to him. So what do I say now? And then when the one actor got shot, he goes, "Ah, why'd you do to me like that?" And so it was funny. It was just a great movie. I'd give this a out of five for sure.
All right. All right. There you go. American Fiction. A 5 out of 5 so far. Laura, American Fiction. What do you got? What say you?
I agree. I fucking love this. And I agree. I also hope that it gets a lot of Oscar nods. I unfortunately, due to time constraints, I literally watched this up until we joined this call. I had to kind of like skip forward a little bit to get to the ending, but I massively enjoyed it. I mean, even just right from the start, as in like the first 3 seconds of the movie. I love Jeffrey Wright because of Westworld, and it starts in black, and he says, "Let's begin," and that is just like a throwback to Westworld, and it just like sent shivers down my spine. So immediately I wanted to love it, but it's just so well done. The writing is so good. The acting is so good. The scenes with the siblings and the sister in the car, that just sets you up as like this is just slice of life, and you are showcasing who these people are with the most mundane dialogue, and it is so good. And then the sister's letter, that they read, made me laugh. It made me cry. Those are the moments in life that it doesn't get better than that, right? Like you're experiencing the whole gamut of the human experience, and it gets me right in the heart. And it's just a great movie. It captures the writer's experience, like Carlos said, of like it's a play. Well, what do I do now? Does this make sense? I don't know. Like kind of arguing with yourself in the social commentary of the whole thing, of that, you pander, right, to what people want. What does that say about you? What does that say about the larger culture? Um, it's just really really fucking well done. I can't give it a 5 out of 5 because I did like I said, I had to scoot along quickly to kind of get to the ending. Um so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5, but I plan on watching it again in its entirety, um and enjoying it again.
Okay, there you go. So we got a 4 and a 5. Yeah, I give it a 5 also. I thought it was fantastic. I The acting was great. I thought the story was I mean, the story is so true though. It's like, hey, you're a black author. Just tell us the black experience because that's all the white people want to hear. And they think that's all black people are good for is the black experience, the stereotypes, nothing else. Don't give us a good novel, whatever it is you want to write. That's, all bullshit, whatever it is, sci-fi and mystery. No, no, no. Give us about the hood. That's all we want to hear from as white people is the hood. And it's all repetitive bullshit that we all know, the stereotypes he writes about. And when he was acting like the author, trying to act all tough on the other side of the phone, because that's what he thought they wanted to hear. Uh,
I want to rename it
so yeah.
Fuck. That really cracked
Oh
me
yeah,
up.
yeah. And they're just like, oh yeah, yeah. You know what? We gotta have it. So yeah. So it is good. It is a really good movie. He didn't get an Oscar nomination for it, which is very interesting.
Jeffrey
Um,
Wright didn't.
Jeffrey Wright did not, but Sterling K. Brown
Brown.
did.
Are you sure?
Um,
I thought
yeah,
I read
yeah.
that he had.
No, no, I think he got a Golden Globe nomination. It
Mm.
got nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Movie, Best Picture.
But no,
Um,
that's interesting.
Well, Sterling for
yeah,
sure
yeah, yeah.
deserved his nomination because he was great.
He was, he was, he was really good in that movie.
No,
Best
best
Supporting,
actor for a Academy Award. He's nominated. Academy Award for best actor in a leading role.
really,
Jeffrey
the
Wright.
list,
He's
the
in there.
list I'm looking at does not have him on there. Huh,
I have Paul
interesting.
Giamatti, Bradley Cooper, Coleman
Yeah, yeah,
Domingo, Cillian
yeah. You got
Murphy,
that?
and
Yeah.
Jeffrey Wright. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Apparently, Laura's
correct.
list doesn't see color. La
That's
Fiesta.
right. Well, mine. Well, if you had a better writer, um, you're right. No, he's right there. You're right. You're right. He's right there.
And then
Uh,
Sterling K. Brown for best
now,
supporting.
now here's the best the best picture list. All right, American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon,
Mm.
Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, The Zone of Interest. Those are all up for the best movie.
I don't know half of this shit. I did see the holdovers.
Did you like it?
Did. I didn't love it, but I liked it.
So, out of all those movies, I haven't seen Maestro, which is a Netflix movie.
That's the
Um,
Bradley Cooper.
the Bradley Cooper, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
He
just
plays the
clicked on Poor
conductor.
Things and even just looking at the thumbnails, I'm like not interested.
Uh, it does look really good. It's kind of a comedy. Um, but if I had to compare it to the movies I've seen so far, American Fiction has been the best one I've seen on this list. Even though I thought Oppenheimer was great, I didn't like Killers of the Flower Moon at all.
No, I didn't
Uh,
really either.
I mean, I could see Barbie winning it. Um,
I don't think
but
Barbie is too
but I
mass appeal.
but I think American Fiction is it's just a really good movie. Really good movie. So, well, there you go. That's our take on good old American Fiction. You can stream it now by renting it wherever it's at.